This audio is a salam, a tribute of peace. It is a sequence of verses recited by millions of people across the globe every year. Although the events it describes are 14 centuries old, the reaction it provokes is immediate and physical. The sorrow in these voices remains as fresh as if the tragedy occurred yesterday. This is not a private ritual. Every year, tens of millions of people travel from every continent to gather at this exact site, creating one of the largest peaceful assemblies on Earth. The verses specifically honor the Janissaries, those who gave their lives. But what did this small group do to command a line of devotion that has remained unbroken for over 1,000 years? To understand the power of this phenomenon, we have to look closely at the specific lineage and geography mentioned in these verses. The tribute addresses the beloveds of Fatima Zahra. Fatima was the daughter of Prophet Muhammad. Her son, Imam Hussein, held a direct blood tie to the faith's origin. When a new political power demanded recognition, Hussein's refusal turned a localized conflict into a battle over the faith's moral direction. This stand led Hussein to the plains of Karbala. It was a place of total isolation, where his followers were cornered in a desert wasteland and cut off from water under a searing sun. Hussein and his companions faced these conditions without the protection of a state or the resources of an army, trapped in an inescapable environment where survival was physically impossible. The audio then honors those who joined Hussein's caravan. Historical records detail a staggering asymmetry. Hussein's caravan consisted of approximately 72 defenders, surrounded by an imperial army of over 30,000. This small group was largely families, including the elderly, women, and children, present as the army closed in. Later, the verses call Hussein the reliever of difficulties. Because the caravan endured the absolute limit of thirst and physical overwhelming, people today invoke Hussein's name as a source of psychological strength when facing their own insurmountable personal hardships. The salam is a tribute to a conscious choice, the decision to face certain death rather than abandon a fundamental principle. Reciting this audio manifests as a physical, communal tradition. Thousands gather to perform the remembrance in unison, signaling their ongoing connection to the values of the caravan. The barren coordinates where the caravan was once trapped have been transformed into a massive, illuminated complex that serves as a permanent center for this ideology. There is a historical paradox at work here. The empire that held the military advantage that day has largely faded into the footnotes of history, while the memory of the 72 victims has only gained momentum over 14 centuries. Because the story focuses on a refusal to submit to tyranny, the salam is now recited by people of various faiths and backgrounds who see their own struggles for justice reflected in Hussein's stand. Ultimately, these verses prove that sacrifice can outlast empires. While the caravan was stopped in the desert, their message has continued to march forward across time.